2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 1342 questions and complete answers. Question 1. Traffic signals sometimes display arrows to control turns from specific lanes. A solid red arrow. Option A is never used as a traffic signal. Option B has the same meaning as a circular red traffic light. Option C means that drivers may turn in the direction indicated by the arrow. Option D means that the traffic the arrow is pointing toward must stop. The correct answer is option B, has the same meaning as a circular red traffic light. Explanation. A solid red arrow in a traffic signal means the same thing as a circular red traffic light. When an arrow is red, traffic in the indicated lane must stop and may not turn in the direction that the arrow is pointing. Question 2. When you hear a fire engine siren behind you, you must. Option A. Slow down until it passes you. Option B. Drive with your flashers on. Option C. Pull over to the side of the road and stop. Option D. Speed up and take the nearest exit. The correct answer is option C. Pull over to the side of the road and stop. Explanation. When you hear the siren of an emergency vehicle, you must pull over to the curb or side of the road and stop. Question 3. You may continue carefully through an intersection with a yellow light if Option A. There is an emergency vehicle crossing your lane. Option B. There are pedestrians crossing. Option C. You are turning right. Option D. You are already within the intersection when the light changes to yellow. The correct answer is option D. You are already within the intersection when the light changes to yellow. Explanation. If a steady yellow light appears when you are already within an intersection, you should continue through the intersection carefully. Question 4. Crosswalk signs indicate. Option A. Railroad crossings. Option B. School zones. Option C. No passing zones. Option D. Hospitals. The correct answer is option A. Railroad crossings. Explanation. Crosswalk signs tell drivers to yield to trains at a railroad crossing. Drivers should not try to outdrive a train. Question 5. If you are stopped by a police officer, you should. Option A. Unbuckle your seat belt and lower your window. Option B. Get your paperwork ready before the officer reaches your car. Option C. Stay in your vehicle with your hands on the steering wheel and wait for the officer to approach you. Option D. Get out of your car and walk toward the patrol car. The correct answer is option C. Stay in your vehicle with your hands on the steering wheel and wait for the officer to approach you. Explanation. If you are stopped by the police, keep your hands on the wheel and ask any passengers to keep their hands in view as well. You should remain in the vehicle unless the police officer asks you to get out. Wait until the officer asks you to retrieve your driver license, registration, and insurance cards. Question 6. When exiting a highway, you should slow down. Option A. On the main road just before the exit lane. Option B. Once you see a toll booth. Option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Option D. When you first see the exit sign. The correct answer is option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Explanation. When exiting a highway, you should get into the exit lane well in advance. Do not begin to slow down until after you have moved into the exit lane. Question 7. When parking your vehicle downhill on a two-way street, Option A. Turn your wheels to the right. Option B. Turn your wheels to the left. Option C. Keep your wheels pointed straight ahead. Option D. Leave your transmission in neutral. The correct answer is option A. Turn your wheels to the right. Explanation. When you park on a downward-facing slope, turn your wheels sharply toward the side of the road. This way, if your vehicle starts to roll downhill, it will roll away from traffic. Question 8. As a pedestrian, you should. Option A. Always insist on the right-of-way over a vehicle when using a crosswalk. Option B. Never enter a street or crosswalk when vehicles are approaching. Option C. Enter a crosswalk at any time because it is the vehicle driver's responsibility to stop. Option D. Use crosswalks only if they are convenient. The correct answer is option B. Never enter a street or crosswalk when vehicles are approaching. Explanation. Pedestrians should not enter a street or crosswalk when vehicles are approaching. Though pedestrians have the right of way in crosswalks, a vehicle approaching from a close distance may not have the time to stop before entering the crosswalk. Question 9. A diamond-shaped sign is A. Option A. Road hazard sign. Option B. Interstate road sign. Option C. School crossing sign. Option D. Speed limit sign. The correct answer is option A. Road hazard sign. Explanation. Warning signs are normally diamond-shaped and yellow, although orange warning signs are used in work areas. Such signs warn that you are approaching a hazardous location or an area where special rules apply. Question 10. You may turn right on red. Option A. After coming to a complete stop and yielding to pedestrians and vehicles in the intersection. Option B. Before pedestrians have crossed any intersecting crosswalks. Option C. Where there is a sign prohibiting turning right on red. Option D. Before coming to a complete stop. The correct answer is option A. After coming to a complete stop and yielding to pedestrians and vehicles in the intersection. Explanation. If you are turning right, you may turn on a red light after coming to a full stop. You may only turn if it is safe to do so and if there is no sign prohibiting the turn on a red light. Be careful of pedestrians crossing in front of your vehicle. Question 11. If you want to get off the freeway but you have missed your exit, you should. Option A. Go to the next exit. Option B. Make a U-turn through the median. Option C. Pull onto the shoulder and back your car to the exit. Option D. Flag down a police officer from escort back to your exit. The correct answer is option A. Go to the next exit. Explanation. If you miss your exit, you should take the next exit. Do not stop or back up on the highway, swerve across multiple lanes to try to make the exit at the last second, or cross over the median to turn around. All of these maneuvers are illegal and extremely dangerous. Question 12. To safely pass a bicycle, you should. Option A. Honk at the bicyclist to let them know you are trying to pass. Option B. Drive in the bicycle lane until you get a chance to pass. Option C. Slow down and give them as much space as possible. Option D. Rush ahead to pull in front of the bicyclist. The correct answer is option C. Slow down and give them as much space as possible. Explanation. When passing a bicyclist, slow down and give them as much space as you can. Bicyclists have much less protection than drivers of motor vehicles, and they should not be crowded. Passing the bicycle too quickly can shift the bicyclist off course. Question 13. The best way to deal with tailgaters is to. Option A. Speed up to increase the distance between you and the tailgater. Option B. Slam on your brakes to get the other driver to back off. Option C. Change lanes or gradually slow down to encourage them to pass. Option D. Ignore them. The correct answer is option C. Change lanes or gradually slow down to encourage them to pass. Explanation. Check the traffic behind you several times a minute to know if another driver is tailgating, approaching too fast, or trying to pass. If another car is following you too closely, slow down and let it pass. Most rear-end collisions are caused by vehicles following too closely. Question 14. Allowing a space cushion between your vehicle and its surroundings is important because it. Option A. Prevents distractions from other vehicles. Option B. Allows you time to react to unexpected situations. Option C. Keeps traffic flowing at a safe pace. Option D. Keeps other drivers alert. The correct answer is option B. Allows you time to react to unexpected situations. Explanation. The only way to be sure you will have enough time to react to mistakes made by other drivers is to leave plenty of space between you and the vehicles around you. Question 15. A yellow and black diamond-shaped sign. Option A warns you about conditions on or near the road. Option B helps direct you to cities and towns ahead. Option C tells you about traffic laws and regulations. Option D tells you about road construction ahead. The correct answer is option A. Warns you about conditions on or near the road. Explanation. Warning signs, which tell you about conditions on or near the road ahead, are usually diamond-shaped with black symbols or words on a yellow background. Question 16. What is the appropriate action to take when approaching a railroad crossing that does not have signals to direct traffic? Option A. Slow down and be prepared to stop. Option B. All railroad crossings have signals, so you will never encounter this situation. Option C. Increase your speed to get across the tracks quickly. Option D. Always bring the car to a complete stop. The correct answer is option A. Slow down and be prepared to stop. Explanation. When approaching an unmarked railroad crossing, slow down and be prepared to stop. Before you cross, be sure that no trains are approaching from either direction on any track. If you see or hear a train coming, stop at a safe distance from the nearest track and wait to proceed until after the train passes. Question 17. When parallel parking, you should park within blank inches of the curb. Option A 24. Option B 20. Option C 18. Option D 12. The correct answer is option D 12. Explanation. When parallel parking your vehicle, your wheels should be within 12 inches of the curb. Only park where you will not be disruptive to traffic and where drivers can clearly see your vehicle from every direction. Question 18. You are entering a crowded freeway. What should you do to merge into traffic? Option A. Use your side and rearview mirrors and check your blind spots. Option B. Use the acceleration lane to adjust your speed to match the speed of freeway traffic. Option C. Yield to traffic already on the freeway. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Use the entrance ramp to accelerate to the speed of freeway traffic and yield to traffic already using the freeway. Before entering traffic, use your mirrors and check your blind spots to verify that you have room to safely merge. Question 19. You are waiting in the intersection to complete a left turn. You should. Option A. Signal and keep your wheels turned to the left. Option B. Signal and keep your wheels straight. Option C. Flash your headlights so drivers will let you through. Option D. Drive around the rear of a car if it blocks you. The correct answer is option B. Signal and keep your wheels straight. Explanation. You must always signal before turning or changing lanes. You should keep your wheels straight while waiting to make a left turn. If another vehicle hits you from behind, this ensures that you will not be pushed into oncoming traffic. Question 20. You must yield for emergency vehicles. Option A. Under no circumstances. Option B. When you see a flashing red or blue light or hear a siren. Option C. Only when other vehicles yield. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. When you see a flashing red or blue light or hear a siren. Explanation. You must yield the right of way to any emergency vehicle that is using a siren or flashing lights. Question 21. A light rail intersection always. Option A. Look both ways before crossing tracks. Option B. Pay attention and obey all traffic signals. Option C. Share the road with pedestrians and bicyclists. Option D. All of these. The correct answer is option D. All of these. Explanation. You should never drive around lowered crossing gates. Always look both ways before turning across train tracks and always obey signs and traffic signals. Trains share the road with motor vehicles and bicyclists. Question 22. What should you do if your accelerator sticks while you are driving? Option A. Reach down and attempt to pull it up. Option B. Shift to park. Option C. Shift to neutral and apply steady pressure on the brake. Option D. Turn the engine off. The correct answer is option C. Shift to neutral and apply steady pressure on the brake. Explanation: if your accelerator sticks while you are driving, keep your eyes on the road. Quickly shift the vehicle into neutral and apply steady pressure on the brake pedal. Pull off the road when it is safe to do so and turn off the engine. Question 23. If you are turning onto a street with more than one lane traveling in your direction, you should: Option A. Turn into the lane closest to your previous lane. Option B. Turn into the lane marked with an arrow. Option C. Turn into the middle lane. Option D. Turn into any lane. The correct answer is option A. Turn into the lane closest to your previous lane. Explanation: when turning onto a street with more than one lane moving in the direction that you are traveling, turn into the lane that is closest to your previous lane. Do not change lanes when turning. Question 24. Which of the following is a safe way to drive through a curve? Option A. Slow down as you enter, speed up as you exit. Option B. Maintain a constant speed throughout the curve. Option C. Speed up as you enter, slow down as you exit. Option D. Stay near the right edge of your lane. The correct answer is option A. Slow down as you enter, speed up as you exit. Explanation: you should slow down as you enter a curve and increase your speed gradually as you exit. Increasing your speed as you enter a curve will make it more difficult to control your vehicle. Question 25. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit on state highways is: Option A. 25 miles per hour. Option B. 35 miles per hour. Option C. 45 miles per hour. Option D. 55 miles per hour. The correct answer is option D. 55 miles per hour. Explanation: unless otherwise posted, the speed limit on state highways is 55 miles per hour. If a different speed limit is posted, you should follow that speed limit. Question 26. You are approaching an intersection when the traffic light changes from green to solid yellow. You should: Option A. Consider it the same as a caution sign and continue through the intersection. Option B. Stop immediately. Option C. Stop before entering the intersection unless you are too close to stop safely. Option D. Speed up to get through the intersection before the red light appears. The correct answer is option C. Stop before entering the intersection unless you are too close to stop safely. Explanation: when approaching an intersection with a solid yellow traffic light, slow to a stop before entering the intersection if it is safe to do so. If you can't stop safely, drive carefully through the intersection. Question 27. A solid yellow line on the side of the center line means: Option A. Slow down. Option B. Pass with caution. Option C. Do not pass. Option D. Keep right on hills. The correct answer is option C. Do not pass. Explanation: a solid yellow line next to your lane means that passing is not permitted from your direction. Question 28. You are approaching a railroad crossing and you do not see or hear a train. You must stop. Option A. If a stop sign is posted. Option B. If a crossing gate is lowered. Option C. If the crossing lights are flashing. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: you must always stop before crossing railroad tracks. If flashing red lights are activated, a crossing gate is lowered, a stop sign is posted, a flagger signals you to stop, or a train is visible or so close to the crossing that it would be hazardous to continue driving. If you are unsure if a train is too close for you to safely cross the tracks, stop. Never risk a train. Question 29. When you want to make a right turn, your car must be: Option A. Near the center of the street. Option B. Close to the left side of the street. Option C, close to the right side of the street. Option D, past the center of the intersection when you begin to turn. The correct answer is option C, close to the right side of the street. Explanation: as you prepare to make a right turn, you should get as far to the right side of the road as possible. Do not cut across lanes of traffic to perform any turn. Question 30. Compared to driving during the day, driving at night is option A, less dangerous. Option B, no more or less dangerous. Option C, more dangerous. Option D, easier on your eyes. The correct answer is option C, more dangerous. Explanation: driving at night is more dangerous than driving during the day for several reasons. It is harder to see in the dark. You may be temporarily blinded by the glare from other vehicles' lights, and there are likely to be more drivers on the road who are tired or under the influence. Question 31. Don't follow other cars too closely because option A, you may not see the road between the cars. Option B, you may not have time to stop if the vehicle in front of you slows or stops suddenly. Option C, you may not see the vehicle's turn signals. Option D, you may not see the other vehicle's brake lights. The correct answer is option B. You may not have time to stop if the vehicle in front of you slows or stops suddenly. Explanation: if you follow too closely and the vehicle in front of you slows or stops suddenly, you may not have enough time to avoid a collision. Question 32. If an aggressive driver cuts you off, you should option A, call the police immediately. Option B, stay calm and move out of the aggressive driver's way. Option C, flash your vehicle's lights to let the aggressive driver know he is wrong. Option D, use a driving action of your own to get back at the aggressive driver. The correct answer is option B. Stay calm and move out of the aggressive driver's way. Explanation: if an aggressive driver cuts you off on the roadway, stay calm and get out of their way. Trying to get even with an aggressive driver risks escalating the situation and increasing the danger. Question 33. A red and white triangle sign at an intersection means option A, slow down if an emergency vehicle is approaching. Option B, look both ways as you cross the intersection. Option C, always come to a full stop at the intersection. Option D, slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. The correct answer is option D. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. Explanation: a triangular red and white yield sign means that you must decrease speed as you approach an intersection and yield the right of way to any vehicles or pedestrians in the intersection. You must be prepared to stop if conditions require it. Question 34. You may not cross a single broken white or yellow line. Option A, when doing so would interfere with traffic. Option B, when turning left into a driveway. Option C, when the car in front of you is disabled. Option D, when passing to the right on a one-way street. The correct answer is option A. When doing so would interfere with traffic. Explanation: you may cross a single broken line to pass or change lanes as long as you can do so safely and without interfering with traffic. Question 35. To turn left from all the lane, one-way streets and highways, you should start from option A, the middle of the intersection. Option B, the right lane. Option C, the left lane. Option D, any lane. The correct answer is option C, the left lane. Explanation: to turn left from all the lane streets and highways, start from the left lane. Question 36. What does a flashing yellow traffic light mean? Option A, merging traffic. Option B, proceed with caution. Option C, pedestrian crossing. Option D, come to a full stop. The correct answer is option B, proceed with caution. Explanation: a flashing yellow traffic light indicates that you should drive with caution. Question 37. A steady yellow light at an intersection means Option A, go. Option B, look to other cars. Option C is slow down and prepare to stop. Option D is stop. The correct answer is option C. Slow down and prepare to stop. Explanation. A steady yellow light indicates that a steady red light will soon appear. If you are driving toward an intersection and a yellow light appears, slow down and prepare to stop. If you are already within the intersection or cannot stop safely before entering the intersection, continue through carefully. Question 38. When meeting a car with blinding headlights, you should: Option A, use your bright lights until the other vehicle dims theirs. Option B, flash your lights on and off to warn the other driver. Option C, dim your lights and then speed up to pass quickly. Option D, look toward the right side of the road. The correct answer is option D. Look toward the right side of the road. Explanation. If a vehicle comes toward you with its high beams on, look away from the headlights and toward the right side of the road until the car has passed. This will keep you from being blinded. Question 39. If you miss your exit on an interstate expressway, option A, stop and make a U-turn. Option B, get off at the next exit and come back to the exit you missed. Option C, roll down your window and ask the driver next to you for help. Option D, back up on the highway. The correct answer is option B. Get off at the next exit and come back to the exit you missed. Explanation. If you miss your turn or exit, do not back up or try to turn around on the highway. Go to the next exit and safely turn around. Question 40. Braking distance is affected by: Option A, the speed your vehicle is traveling. Option B, the condition of your brakes and tires. Option C, the condition of the pavements. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Factors that can affect braking distance include how fast your vehicle is traveling, the condition of your brakes and tires, and the condition of the pavement. Question 41. You are involved in an accident. You should: Option A, stop immediately. Option B, help the injured. Option C, call the police. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. If involved in an accident, you should stop your vehicle immediately. If possible, move the vehicle out of the way of traffic. Call the nearest police agency and ask for an ambulance if necessary. Do not move the injured unnecessarily, but attempt to stop severe bleeding with direct pressure. Wait for emergency vehicles to arrive. Question 42. When may you proceed through an intersection that has a stop sign but no stop line or crosswalk? Option A, after slowing down to verify that there is no cross traffic. Option B, after coming to a complete stop and verifying that it is safe to proceed. Option C, after you have stopped at least 20 feet prior to the intersection. Option D, after slowing down to a speed of 10 miles per hour. The correct answer is option B, after coming to a complete stop and verifying that it is safe to proceed. Explanation. Stop before the stop line or crosswalk at any intersection that is controlled by a stop sign. If there is a stop sign but no stop line or crosswalk, stop before entering the intersection and proceed when it is safe to do so.